We're gonna be talking about the movie Noor. The director of Noor is using a similar technique as Wang Kar-wai in terms of lighting and music, and at the same time the angle of the shot is taken and the composition itself. It looks good aesthetically. With the use of handheld cameras, it gives a sense of authenticity with the background and the culture itself. Realism is also a priority for the director because the audience sympathizes. Realism is also a priority in the movie. Because the audience sympathizes with the boy, with the characters in general, because they're in a really low-class area in a suburb. And from the beginning, we understood that the content is in the lower class of Egypt. There is no improvisation by the actors, it's all scripted. That's what I believe, and that's what our group believes. Yet, there is a color grading effect in the beginning of the movie. The production took a lot of time because they shot many takes and I think they were handheld. There were no tripods, and in order to get the perfect sense.
From the way we see it, Ahmed Ibrahim, the director, is trying to give us a feel of what the character's slum area looks like, or how are the dire situations they live in. We think he's trying to get the audience to sympathize with the character himself, and this is through the topic itself. The topic itself he chose us. We all feel the festivities of Ramadan, and then this poor kid is even denied these festivities and this very basic right. We also think he incorporates other details such as the backgrounds of the areas he films himself, such as having the very poor graffiti, and even when he takes a close-up of the torn shoe when playing the soccer match. We all think that these are details that serve the end cause to get us to sympathize with the character. The main character of this short movie is trying to raise money as much as possible to help hang Ramadan lights, to help feel the festivities. But then we see that he's faced with many obstacles, such as the police, such as having to actually make the items he's going to hang and actually having to steal the light bulbs. The character definitely faced a lot of obstacles, and I think as a group, we think that the soccer match was a bit metaphorical, as it had a lot of meanings, as he kept falling down and kept rising up again, which he actually did in real life, as he kept fighting and overcoming the obstacles he did, but at the end he was not able to hang the lights. But as for the objective of the director, I think he definitely succeeded in getting us to sympathize for the characters, and definitely got us to sympathize for the way they live.
The director took the most time during the production phase, and pre-production was pretty short in time, but the most difficult task was to find the location scouting, and also in terms of cinematography, I think it took time. It didn't take time because it was short and abrupt in the editing, so the cuts were harsh. So there's a lot of camera movement in the film, so it gives a sense of authenticity. So an example of this camera movement was when he was going down the stairs from his home. There was different angles and there was a lot of movement, so that kind of gives it a real life feeling.